is also in charge of gender, Professor Kobia. We have had a very fruitful discussion this morning. We have raised issues which are of serious national importance and concern regarding the issues of gender. We actually agreed on a number of the issues that have been spoken about. The professor is going to mention a few of those issues to you. But I just want to mention that we are keen to ensure that Kenya becomes an equal society where there's respect for gender. And when we talk about gender, every gender, male and female, people with disabilities, the youth, and so on. This is part and parcel of the discussions that have been going on during the Building Bridges initiative. And as you know that right now, the drafting of the final documents is at a very advanced stage, and the concern that were raised by this team to ensure that the issues that are affecting women are actually captured in the final document, which is going to be released shortly. We, myself and President Uhuru did agree that we want to bring the country together, to bring the people of Kenya together to think as one people, to deal with issues of ethnicity, issues of gender inequality, issues of disability in our country, so that our country can be able to achieve and realize its potential, so that we can be able to realize the Kenyan dream as coined by the founding fathers of our nation, which talks of a God-fearing nation, where justice is a shield and defender, where we live with unity, peace and liberty, plenty found within our borders. That plenty will come through the sweat and toil of our people. And that cannot be if one half the population is excluded from the nation building. We must be an inclusive society that makes use of all the potential that is available in our country. This is something that I believe in very, very strongly, and I've also mentioned it in this place. So I now want to invite Professor Kobe to come and say something about this. Yes, we have also talked about, apart from the issues of gender, we talked about the post-COVID recovery program. As you know, we are facing a very serious situation today, where the country is under lockdown partially. Many of our industries are not working. Some of our factories are working on half-time. Even our farmers are not working fully. We are also experiencing floods in the country. So we are going through three disasters: floods, locusts, and COVID. So the post-COVID recovery program is going to be a major challenge to our country. It's going to require unity of purpose for our people. Require that we think together and work together as one people. Mobilize all our resources, human and material, for the effort of bringing the country back on its feet. It's not going to be easy. The strategy is being designed to deal with it, but it requires the cooperation and participation of each and every one of us. Our people are hungry. Our people are dying. some because of COVID, some because of floods all over the country. And we feel for them. We feel for the people who are losing their loved ones. And we want to tell them that we are with them during this period of time of suffering, but that we are going to work together to repair our country once this disaster is over. So we want Kenyans to be alert on the watch out and know that the task ahead of us is enormous. It's very huge. But I do believe that the Kenyan people are equal to the task of reconstructing our country and make it a better country for all of us. Thank you. There's Madam Mukabi there, then Governor Uhuru here, there's Commissioner Loris Wanga, Honorable Rachel Shabesh, Professor Kobe here, Governor Charity Gilu there, and Mheshimiwa Rosa Puyu, and Mheshimiwa Florence Mutua. These are the women of power who have come to see me. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Prime Minister, for giving us this opportunity to come and engage with you regarding women and particularly gender issues. We have particularly came to support and congratulate you because His Excellency the President Uhuru Kenyatta and you working together, you are championing for the unity of this country. And we felt we needed to engage on gender issues because as Kenya, we have already achieved a lot of gains. And what we are saying as women leaders of Kenya is the gains we already have within our constitution. Moving forward need to be protected and if possible add to those gains. We appreciate that moving forward, women need to be included in leadership and decision making. Women need to be included in economic empowerment. Women need to be included in peace and security building. And the women need to be protected as it concerns gender-based violence. This is what we are engaging with the former Prime Minister. We have gotten a lot of his counsel, and moving forward with the documents that is being prepared, we are sure he is going with His Excellency the President to protect those gains and their captures as we move forward. We also did discuss COVID is going to be with us for a long time, but we cannot just sit and wait when it will be post-COVID. That's why we needed to engage so that we can capture what we need to do, even as COVID is being fought, so that more women and men, because there is a gender dimension in it. We have seen a lot of increased domestic violence, up to 30%, and we have also seen almost 60% of women in small businesses losing their jobs. So without engaging and having a meeting of mind, we may not be able to implement some of the plans that need to take this country to the next level. So I thank His Excellency Prime Minister for remembering and having an opportunity to meet with the Kenya women leaders to articulate some of those concerns. And we have no doubt in our mind that these are going to go further. And this is not going to be the last meeting. We have always consulted with him when we are trying to get to the 2/3 gender rule. And we said, yes, we have 2/3 gender rule. But since we left it to the parliament to registrate, we have not achieved it. So what we are discussing today, we want it captured in any law so that they can be implemented as we comply with the law. I thank you.